Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? It's starting to heat up around here. We're gonna need some more rain pretty quick. It's starting to get hot again. I know, oh my gosh, California, you finally got some rain and a little too much. If it's not one thing, it's another, right? Mudslides and, floods or feast or famine. Or it's so dry that, things are burning up. So God bless all the people that are in harm's way. I hope and pray that everything turns around. We get back to a more normal weather pattern. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am kind of pro-Democrat here, so I'm going to do a little bit of reading on Trump, and if you are Republican, you might feel offended. Okay. I feel like, don't you guys feel like something is about to happen? I feel like there's like something is about to give finally. There's a lot of excitement. It just feels like something's going to happen. Trump went to his little golf meeting in Washington, D.C. He's so crazy. He's stupid crazy. The reason why he did that, he went to a golf game where he didn't play golf. He just had a meeting, but they wanted to do it outside, away from prying eyes and ears. So he's so paranoid that the FBI is listening to him that he wouldn't dare have this meeting in a room because he's afraid of some listening device. He's also trying to send a message to the Justice Department, to Merrick Garland, that, hey, I'm not afraid of you. That's the message he's sending, but I do feel like he's having some reaction, like things are heating up around him and he knows it. I mean, he's definitely feeling it. On his Truth Social, he's been going crazy. I'm not on it, but I see it on Twitter. Some people say the things that he said, and he's been putting out a bunch of that QAnon crazy things out. They said he has just been like, I don't know what you call it, truthing, untruthing, one after another. So he's really paranoid and he's starting to freak out a little bit. So instead of him feeling better, it's not like all the actions that he takes, it doesn't make him feel any better. The only thing that it does is I'm literally seeing this, you guys, that it springboards him on a path of self-destruction. And why on earth did he have to wear those golf shoes off the plane? Why? And it was just a statement that I'm going to play golf. But I don't think anybody wears those golf shoes, until they get right to the golf course and change their shoes. You know what I mean? I don't think so, because he could have fallen down with those shoes. He could have. Sorry, I shouldn't wish such rotten things for a person, but he's a rotten person. And he didn't even play golf, but he wanted to send out that message that he was playing golf. That's all. That's the only reason he kept his shoes on like that. He looked like a dummy wearing golf shoes, getting off the plane. But this meeting that he had, it was, I feel like these were guys that were donors to his campaign. This was a strategic meeting, what they're going to do. Some kind of strategic meeting. That's what I'm getting. So what's going to happen to Trump before the end of this year? That's what I want to know. So, this year has gone by so fast, you guys. Can you believe it's already September the 14th? So we're almost in the second week of September already. Can you believe it? This year's flown by like every other year. It just keeps flying by. It's crazy. But let's take a look. I pulled up some cards on that, so I don't have to shuffle. I've already laid them out and pulled them. Let's take a look at this. What's going on? This is the first card that I pulled, Seven of Swords. So, he's not going to get away with betraying this country. He is not going to get away with it. Thank goodness. You know, I've done a lot of readings for Trump, and I did them all the years of his presidency, and he got good readings all the time. And now they're not so good. This is not good. He's not going to get away with all the behavior that he's done in the past. He's not going to get away with it. Especially, you know, taking all those top secret documents to Mar-a-Lago. He's not going to get away with it. This was crossing over that card, Four of Wands. So we're going to be celebrating. We will be celebrating because he's not getting away with it. It's going to make everybody, well, all the Democrats, all the liberals, all the people that know that Trump is, you know, unworthy, they're going to be celebrating. We're all going to be celebrating. But there are going to be some that aren't so happy. There's going to be a lot of chaos when this happens and it takes place. All hell is going to break loose. It really is. So I think it's coming. It's coming before the end of the year. All hell will break loose. There's going to be some fighting too. The Hanged Man. This is the foundation of the situation. There's my cat. I think she's going to knock something down. I had to take that box down. She wanted to look in that box and she'll just knock it over. So I had to take it down so she could see in it. She's a very nosy little kitty. Trump's going to find out that he can no longer delay the judicial system. He can no longer delay justice. That's what he's been doing through, you know, all these investigations and court cases. Delay, 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 delay. That's what this is, a delay. So he is running out of delays, and I'm so glad to see that. He expects it to continue. He expects that he can still, you know, have judges in his pocket. He can delay things. He thinks that, you know, he's still got that magic touch, and I got news for him. Those days are over. They're over. Thank goodness. It's taken years to get here, you guys. Years and years. Can you believe it? We've gone through so much with this man. Knight of Pentacles. We've been waiting patiently. That's what this is all about. This is in the past position. So we've been waiting very patiently to finally see Trump answer for all his misdeeds. And it is going to come to fruition. The last card I pulled is the Law and Order card. This is the Emperor. I think this is Merrick Garland. And he is methodically, strategically, with perseverance, investigating Trump up the wazoo. And I feel that he will indict him. Yay. Isn't that wonderful? That is so wonderful. I've never had a better reading for Trump, honestly. Okay, before I go on with the reading, somebody wants to say hello. She's being a pest. Yes, she is. She won't quit licking me and bothering me. I think I'll have to throw her out the door. You know, she looks big in this video. She's not as big as that. Somebody said she's probably a Maine Coon cat. She's not. She's not that big. It's just the video makes her look so much bigger. She's a good-sized cat, but she's not giant cat. And she's getting mad here. Yeah, she can be grumpy, but she's still my baby. I'm going to go put her out. Okay, I put that kitty out of my room so that she won't bother me anymore. She just likes to come and lick my legs. Lick, 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 and then if I don't acknowledge her, it turns into a bite. So I had to get her out. So we had the August inflation report come out, I think yesterday. And it's so weird because it said that we still had some inflation. A little bit of inflation. Prices are still going up in August. So is it just me or does everybody else think that that's not correct? I mean, I'm looking at my grocery store. Eggs have gone down like almost like a whole $1 a carton. All the prices are going down. Produce, everything is going back into a much, much better price. Everything is a lot lower than it was. Gas is lower, so of course the prices are normally going to get lower. So I don't know why they're saying we still had inflation in August. So hopefully by the time the September report comes out, it will be super, super low, because I think it's already it's happening. I mean, I know it. I know I'm paying less. I know I am. Now my energy, my electric bill is still stupid, crazy high. I don't know why, but it is. It's still $500 a month. I mean, it's breaking my back, y'all. It really is. It's awful. But other prices are going down, thank goodness. So, you know, meat's going down too. Even the price of meat. The price of beef is going down. So it's good. To me, all the prices are going down. I know they are. I was very surprised at this inflation report for August. I don't know how they figure out that, but I don't know. But anyway, and the Republicans, they were all talking about that now. So now they have a talking point saying that Biden's not doing a good job, that his, inflation isn't under control, what he's doing is not working, and now they have something to focus on, right? But thank you, Lindsey Graham. He said that what we are planning to do when we take control, when the Republicans are all voted in, and we're going to take control of the Senate and the House, then we're going to make sure abortion is banned federally. Have a federal abortion ban. And Mitch McConnell was like, I thought we were letting the states figure that out. I thought that was up to each of the states. He's like, what is Lindsey Graham doing? Oh my gosh. The Republicans, they used to be so in lockstep with each other, and they are cracking up. They're just cracking it all up. They used to really be, together, and they're just not. They're not anymore. So, who do you believe? Do you believe Mitch McConnell, that the Republicans' plan is just to let every state figure it out? Or are they really planning on having a federal ban on abortion? So who do you believe? What do y'all think? I think Lindsey Graham is a little bit stupid, and he kind of blurted out the truth. Mitch McConnell's much more savvy, much more sophisticated than Lindsey Graham, and I think he just blurted out the truth. So, that galvanized all the Democrats, all the, the women, everybody. When he said that, that just galvanized everybody again, knowing that we have to protect our democracy and protect our rights. And that's the most important thing. So thank you, Lindsey Graham. He's a nut job. I wish McCain was here to kick his ass. And I'll bet Mitch McConnell wishes that same thing too. But hey, he did us a favor because he kind of changed the narrative, So now we're talking about what he said instead of talking about all the inflation. So that's good. Thank you, Lindsey Graham. So, why is Lindsey so pro-Trump? That's what I want to know. Why is he so pro-Trump? Why? It's like he sold his soul to Trump. He's so pro-Trump. And, he was with McCain and voted with McCain on everything, and they were buddies, and now he's a completely different person, and it's so weird. So I'm going to pull a few cards on Lindsey Graham. And let's see if we can figure him out a little bit. Why is he so beholden to Trump? And this is the Four of Pentacles. So it's all about the money. Trump's controlling the money for the GOP. So it's all about the money. If you want money for your campaign or want anything, you have to go kiss the hand. You have to please Trump. And you see the people that haven't pleased him, look what's happened to their careers. Yeah. So, it's about the money. If you want the money, if you want to, be a senator or be in the House, a representative, you got to be, if you're a Republican, you've got to be pro-Trump. This is Nine of Cups. So, yeah. If you want to receive money for the campaign, if you want Trump support, then you got to show him the love. You got to show him the love and support. You've got to be out there demonstrating it, making Trump so proud of you, it's you have to do that. That's what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. Now there are other Republicans that have been more quiet. You know, they're not out there making stupid statements, but maybe they're not as stupid as Lindsey Graham, right? Lindsey Graham just takes it to a whole new level. Two of Wands. Well, basically, Lindsey feels that he can't oppose Trump, you know, because he'll be looking for another job. So, you know, he's like so far to the other side, you know what I mean? He wants to make sure that he doesn't say a negative thing about Trump, so he's kissing his royal behind, basically. And for right now, it is the way of the world. It is the way of the world of Republicans, of the GOP, put it that way. You know, they can't stand Trump. A lot of them can't, you know, they don't like him. A lot of them don't. But he holds the purse strings. So, you know, they're trying to survive. But like I said, Lindsey Graham takes it to a whole new level. He really does. Eight of Pentacles. So Lindsey is, I have to say, he is an exceptional ass kisser of Donald Trump. He is just exceptional. He's actually working overtime, you know, to keep himself in Donald Trump's spotlight, you know. Remember me, don't forget about me, I'm over here, I'm your man, you know. He's just trying to make sure Donald Trump never forgets about him. And he'll flip-flop. He'll be one of the first to flip-flop when Trump gets indicted. Really will. Okay. So we all, you know that the Queen has passed, and I sent my condolences out a few days ago. So God bless the Queen and all her family and all her supporters and everybody in the UK that's mourning her loss. She had a very long life. God bless her. And she was a wonderful queen. And there's a lot of people that are going to miss her deeply. And she did a magnificent job. Even 2 days before she passed away, you know, she appointed the new prime minister, Liz. So, yeah, she did her duty to the very, very end. You know, I saw her in a video clip after she'd done that, that before she died. I just saw it on the news that she had appointed her, and right away I thought, oh wow, she's not looking well. I thought she didn't look well at all. So, you know, and then she passed 2 days later. It's crazy, you know. It was crazy. I don't think anybody saw that coming, really. Her family wasn't around her, so it wasn't like they were expecting it or anything. But I think, you know, she did things on her own way, and she was in a place where she wanted to be. I think she passed away the way she wanted to, in comfort, in Scotland over there. I think it's Balmore. I forget how to say it. I'm not sure, but yeah, she did it her own way, for sure. Just like she was the queen in her own way. And the UK and many, many people have wonderful memories of her. So God bless her. We're all sorry to see her go. And now we have a new king over there that will, you know, be blessed and loved and taking over the reins. So God bless the UK and the royal family. All right. So my husband is busy today canning pears. We had a pear tree in the front. That was, thank goodness it survived. Most of all our other trees on the freeze, they didn't completely die, but they had to start all over again, you know. So our fig tree's coming along really good. It's almost up over the railing of the deck now, so it's coming along. Next year we'll have a tree for sure. It looks like a bush right now, but it'll be. But our pear tree, it survived very, very nicely, and I'm telling you, it just gave us bushels and bushels of pears. We don't even know what to do with all of them. My husband has eaten so many pears that I can tell you, I want him to stop, if you know what I mean. Stop eating the pears. All right, they're not good on your stomach if you eat too many pears. So we'll just put it at that. So he's canning them. I told him I would can them. Last night we had a talk about it, and I said I'm going to look up a recipe and I'm going to can these pears and put them in jars, and you can have them all through the winter. You'll have your pears. And I looked up a few recipes and all. And today I got busy. I've been doing a lot of healings for people. And so I'm shut the door, come in the bedroom, do the healings, do a lot of energy work for people and all. And then I stick my head out to go get a drink. He's doing it himself. He's canning the pears. I'm like, what recipe did you use? Nah, he just fudges it. He's like, I put some water and some sugar and something else. He put some kind of spice in there. I forget what. And I'm like, really? That he's doing it. And you know what, you guys? He didn't even peel the pears. I'm like, why didn't you peel them? And he goes, there was a lot of pears. And he goes, that was way too much work. And I'm like, you're supposed to peel the pears before you can them. What's wrong with you? Have you ever eaten peaches or pears with, the peel on it? So I don't know how it's going to turn out, you guys. We'll find out. He does make his own strawberry preserves. I'm telling you, they are the best. I don't know if preserves or jam, strawberry jam. He makes the best, the best. I love it. I mean, you can't hold a candle to it. There's nothing you can buy in the store that tastes like his. And he'll just get like 4 pints of strawberries, and he'll make a jar of strawberry jam. And it's perfect. It's not too sweet. Sometimes your jam is a little too sweet. It's not too sweet. He is perfect on that. So he's like, oh, I can make strawberry jam. I can for sure make pears. So I'll let y'all know how they turned out. So I'll have them after it's cooled down, and I'll let you know. So we can always make a strudel out of it, right? If it's not, I don't know. I can do something with them for sure. But anyway. So if you guys would like to get a reading with me, look down below and send me an email if you'd like to be added to a healing session. I'll be happy to do that for you. I've been getting a lot of healing sessions and doing a lot of chakra balancing. I've been doing that a lot. Who knew there were so many people that were in need? But I am happy to do that for you. I never charge for a healing session. I do charge for other energy work, but I don't for a healing session. And sometimes it's good to have energy work done before the healing session. I feel like it kind of builds the momentum, and helps with the healing. So anything, like if you have a chakra that's out of balance and blocked, then you might not easily get the healing as you would if the chakra was balanced and unblocked. So those things I do charge for, and it does take a lot of my time. So I've been doing a lot of those lately, and I haven't made a lot of videos because I'm so busy helping people. But I really enjoy doing that. I really like helping people and doing the healing sessions and the chakra balances. I love doing that. So that's why you're not seeing so much of me anymore. I'm just super busy. I have been working on the chakra kits that I told you about before. I ordered a lot of stones from different places and stuff, and I don't like them. I don't like the stones. I don't like what they sent me at all. I'm like sending everything back, and I'm going to find another place. So it's a hit or miss kind of thing. I'm looking for a particular, stone with good color, and it has to be just right. You know what I mean? I got to feel good about it, and I'm gonna keep looking. I have another order made, and I'll have some more stones coming. So hopefully I'll be able to get these kits before Christmas, I hope. So if anybody wants one for a Christmas gift or something, I'll have them available. But yeah, I'm going to keep working at it. What can I say? And I'm doing some paintings also. I think I told y'all about it before. I do paint pouring. So I did some paint pouring, and I used amethyst crystals and rose quartz crystals in with it. So it's like a healing paint pour. They're 11 by 14. I have 2 of them that I've made so far. I'll show it to you when I'm finished. I still have to do a finish on it, like epoxy finish on the front part of it. So it's not quite done, but almost. It's coming out really good. It's really beautiful. They're pink and purple. They're really pretty. So I'll show you guys how that came out soon. I'm probably going to, I don't know. I have an eBay and I have an Etsy. So I'm going to put it on one or the other. I don't know. I'll put it out. If you want to bid on it or if you want to buy it, you can go to my store. So I'll put the links down below. I already have a lot of stuff down, going on. So I'm a super busy lady. And I just was lucky to get a chance to paint these paintings. I did it on Sunday evening. I did do some work on Sunday evening. And I said, I'm going to paint. I had already bought the paints. I have the crystals. I wanted everything. I wanted to do it. So my grandsons are always gone on Sunday. And when they come home, they've been fed. Their dad always feeds them right before he brings them home. And I have food ready and they're not hungry. And I'm like, why do you do that? Well, of course, when I was painting, he brought them home hungry. And I was like, what? I had to put everything up and I had to run to the store and buy some food and come back and cook it for them really quickly. But I did do that. So we had fajita tacos, but maybe an hour later than they would have expected it. But gosh, could we have some communication in this family? You never know. Darned if you do and darned if you don't, Usually I'm cooking like crazy and nobody's eating it, and I'm like, oh, you're going to eat it tomorrow. If you don't eat it right now, you're going to eat it tomorrow, because I'm not cooking again with a bunch of food in the fridge. But they're not really that good at eating, leftovers, but hey. So anyway, they're with their dad this week. My daughter's out of town, so I have a lot of freedom this week. I don't have to worry about feeding an army of people. So it's not an army, but 2 boys. They eat like, there's no tomorrow. But yeah, I have a little freedom. My daughter's out of town. The boys are with their dad, and I can work as much as I want to and paint if I need to. But I'm going to go do the finish on the paintings, and I'll show them to y'all on the next video that I make. Okay, guys, like I said, if you'd like to get a reading with me, please look down below. If you're new to this channel, you may have already tuned out because I talk too much. But please subscribe and hit the like button to, put the video out for other people to see. Okay, guys, do something kind for somebody. It will always come back to you. Love you guys so much. Things are heating up. It's getting exciting. And I think we're going to get our wish finally. Yeah. It's not kind to wish for things to happen to people that aren't good, but he's not a good person. What can I say? I'm going to be quiet. Bye for now. Love you guys.